Embark number 8. Esteem.
The elixir of slimming.
Nice. Right. So what is one of the top 3 problems or top 3 Googleable things that people put in on searching besides porn? Let's not go there. That's Embark number 24. We'll get there. Let's talk about how to lose weight, how to be thin, how to not have cellulite. It's an obsession in a woman's brain.
And what is lymphatic flow?
If you look at Embark number 8, esteem, can you see the number 8 looks like an hourglass?
Or infinite?
There is symbolism in everything in Embark. You are talking to a very nostalgic person. And a woman is not supposed to look like an alphabet blast hack. The female body has been made to birth and to be beautiful and to be curvy and to look like an hourglass. So the way that they've made society see women happened in the early 50s, 60s when Twiggy came onto the television. Want sy lyk soos 'n elf op 'n plaassak. If you look before her, it was Marilyn Monroe, and all those actresses in Hollywood were number 14s. They were beautiful, they were full, they were gorgeous, they were voluptuous. And today, all girls and women struggle with esteem, self-esteem problems, eating disorders, and they all want to look like an elf op 'n plaassak. And that's why I made Embark number 8, esteem. So besides that, we're talking the 4 pillars. Physically, on a physical level, it will help you with your lymphatic system, which is the system that helps with cellulite. It helps to tighten your skin. It helps to keep your skin young. En ja, ons sit nie bolie op ons gesigte nie. In the mind, it stills the mind, and it helps the brain to release the red and orange part that wants you to overeat when you stress. So when I stress, I undereat. When other people stress, they overeat because it's in the brain. And when the green brain starts telling me I'm not good enough and I'm not thin enough, my orange brain switches on and I've got an emotional reaction in my body, which then either wants me to undereat, overeat, put my finger in my throat, or become anorexic or bulimic. Then the other side of the spectrum starts and everybody wants to have plastic surgery. Hulle wil hulle moer toe Botox. They all want fake titties. And there's nothing wrong with any of these things. But why are you doing it and who are you doing it for? That is the question. And that is the thing about esteem. Esteem brings the healthy balance in a woman. And a man can also use it, but I've mainly made esteem for females because research shows us the low self-esteem that females and especially young girls are struggling with, because you are watching Hollywood, you are watching movies, you are looking at the singers, the artists, the models, and all of them have been photoshopped tot in Timbuktu. And the ones that are actually models and professional people, it's their jobs. Like you and I've got our jobs. So they're in the gym 8 hours a day, hulle endomology, hulle synergy, hulle drip, hulle doen al hierdie dinge. Dis hulle werk. So a normal person like you and me that does not have 8 hours to spend on our body because it is our job to stand in front of a camera naked, we are now comparing ourselves to that. How can you have an esteem? How can you have an esteem? I don't want to be intimate with the lights on because I don't look like so-and-so. I've got cellulite. My husband, we need it seen. I don't feel comfortable enough to be in the room, in the bedroom, with a nice nightie.
Stretch marks.
Ek het stretch marks. Hoekom het jy stretchies? I mean, that's one of the things we discuss in the journey. Why do you have stretch marks? Some skins don't have the strength of connective tissue that other skins have. You can put 17 bottles of whatever on when you are pregnant. If your skin stretches and it tears, it tears. Yes, there's treatments that I do, that we can do to do that. But when I look at my stretch marks, I go, I've earned my stripes. I've carried a baby.
Sergeant.
Ja, kopperol vir jou, dankie.
That's why you become mens.
I've carried a baby, and you know what? I've birthed a child, and a child has grown in my body. So amper vloek ek. bokker jou as man wat vir my wil sê soggie of dikkes of vetty. Bokker jou.
I think we spoke about it the other day. How fortunate a man and thankful a man should
maar dis
be
net
if a
jy.
lady chooses you to as the saadjie planter.
Dankie.
No, it's really
Nee,
it's
maar
a
jy
lot
het breins, want jy's in 1981 gebore, dis die laaste goeie generasie. If I tell you how I sit with women on a daily basis in that practice, I'm not good enough. Dis vieslik. I'm very passionate about this one. Jy kan sien, nie net oor 'n koek nie.
I think we spoke about it the other day, where we said we took the example of, I don't know where we got this from or where it came from, but your surroundings propose your value. And what that basically means is if you have a bottle of water,
Water.
the US and the UK English. So the idea is to say, and I'm sure a lot of people heard this, but it was such a profound impact on me. So what happened was the idea was if I take a bottled water,
What?
and it's in my fridge. What is the value of that water? Nobody knows. Okay, water. Okay, water. And if I put it in a cafe across the road, it's going to cost me $8-9. If I take that same piece of water, I put it in an aeroplane, it's going to be 20-25 rand. If I want that bottle of water in a hotel, I'm probably going to pay 30 rand. The point is, what determines your value is your surroundings. That was such a
Profound.
aha moment about things like this. If people don't value you, it's probably because you're not in the right environment where people should be valuing you anyway.
Yes, but a lot of times...
I hope it hit
if,
home.
Yeah, but if people don't value you, and this is why esteem has been developed, if people don't value you, it's because you do not value yourself. For if you value yourself, you will not surround yourself with people who don't value you. It starts here. It starts with me. I'm a magnet and everything is inside of me. So the way I treat myself will be a reflection of how others treat me and how I allow others to treat me. So if I have an esteem, if I have a healthy esteem, if I have a self-esteem, and my husband tells me every day, jy's a cheeseburger, jy's a double cheeseburger by McDonald's, jy's a half a Greek salad met extra feta cheese. You have to realize that this person that you are interacting with is either mirroring a wound inside of you that you are not healing, or it's a person that has an illness called duodenum, and you should put a boundary, Embark number 7, compose yourself, say totsiens, and get on with your life.
That is it for number 8.
Be great.